So I've crossed the straits, and yeah, I'm heading to, oh, there goes my instructions. I'm heading to Anzac Cove. From what I gather, there's no bus, there's taxi. It's about 13 k's, so what the hell, I'm going to walk the bloody thing. It's a beautiful day. I think she said turn left on my my phone instructions from Google. God, Jesus, I hope so. Yeah, it's a beautiful day. It's sunny. It's going to be hot. After about 6 k's, I'll be thinking, what the fuck have I done walking this? But no worries. Hard adventure. So I'm really looking forward to this. And I guess as I get closer to Anzac Cove and Trinnick Bear and Lone Pine, I guess a realisation and a sense of what happened 107 years ago will probably set in. But right now it's a little bit of an adventure. Just had a huge breakfast, which is good. Do you want some bread with your 2 lots of cheese and olives? Yeah. Holy. Oh, I'm being told to turn right now. And a whole loaf of bread came with it, so it was huge. Getting a bit noisy. I'll check in later. Catch you later. Bye. Well, this is an interesting trip. It's a dirt road. I've got olives behind me. It's very rural. It's pretty much off the beaten path, but I think it's the way I should be going. Well, I know it is. So it's getting warm, and I don't know. I've done a couple of k's. Bloody hope so. Well, getting closer. Across the high point. Probably about, I don't know, maybe 4 k's to go. Just lots of sunflowers, presumably for the seeds or for the oil. It's pretty hot, it's pretty dry. Actually, you know, if you said that I was in North Canterbury, I kind of believe you, you know, it's a very similar, there goes the truck, it's a very similar sort of topography and climate. Yeah, it looks very similar to North Canterbury. I sort of often wonder, and I need to check the records, why on earth troops were sent here. You know, it's not close to Istanbul, there's nothing really here. It's kind of like Turkish troops being sent to North Canterbury at Sheffield. You know, why would they do that? Yeah, so interesting stuff. So got to do a bit more background reading. But yeah, it's a hot one, for sure. Hanging in there. Jesus, I've got to do this all the way back. Shit. Time for a well-earned break. Goodness, it's pretty warm. I found a pine forest, and I'm just going to sit down for a while, take some water, and just chill out for a little bit. It's good to have some shade. It is stinking hot out there. Again, I'm really struck, and I've said this before, with how this seems like a kind of a North Canterbury sort of area. The pines, you know, just amazing. As I get closer, and I'm about 4 k's away, I think it is, to Anzac Cove, I kind of I'm feeling a bit of anticipation and excitement together. You know, just getting a feel for the history of this conflict that occurred in this area. Yeah, so I'm going to have a little break, and going to go powder my nose also. What a euphemism. That's a female one, I think, not wanting to be sexist. So, time for a pee. Okay, see ya. Well, what a sense of relief that is. Just before I go, just interesting things I read about Turkey. You know, people talk about the cats in Turkey, and yeah, there's lots of cats, and some pretty timid, and obviously some not so timid. I guess like human beings, really. I haven't seen any dogs, but Jesus, on this trip, I've been monstered. You know, I never thought of a dog as being a carnivore, even though they are. Jesus, they're huge, and they're quite intimidating. But you know, like is often the case, they tend to be all bark and no trousers. You know, you turn around and speak comes, oh, come here boy, and off they run. So there are dogs here, but in fact there's not many of them. The ones that there are seem to be bloody huge. So it was a little bit intimidating to start with, but I haven't come across a dog for at least 4Ks. So yeah, better keep going. It's pretty windy, pretty comfortable, but I will persist. I've arrived. I've got about a 3K walk to the actual cove, but it's a coastal walk-in, and the sea is absolutely stunning. The blue shades, just beautiful. So I'm going to keep going, and yeah, it feels really good to be here. But it's quite a desolate coastline. The Aegean Sea looks beautiful, but then you've got to my right the hills that the Anzacs and the British troops climbed. I'm pretty much adjacent to Lone Pine, which was a diversionary attack from the main sort of push at Chinook Bear. But I hope to get up there. I'm not sure how yet. I'm going to keep on walking. I'm not quite at Anzac Cove, but yeah, the sun's getting hotter by the minute. Really peaceful. Seen a few signs which are good, talking about this is a place to remember fallen soldiers, and words to the fact that, you know, you need to show it respect. So yeah, I guess soon I'll head up the hill, but keep going for now. See ya. Okay, well this looks like me, Lone Pine, rough track. I think it was probably a hell of a lot rougher 107 years ago. This looks pretty pleasant, but yeah, I'm sure the soldiers that went up here, they had no tracks. They were just yeah, ambling up the side of the hill, through bramble, through scrub, and yeah, I'm sure it was a hell of a lot bloody harder than what I'm going to encounter. So rough track, here I come. This is pretty fascinating. All around me are areas where clearly there have been trenches, there have been holes, there's tunnels that they say don't enter, could be snakes. This is a headquarters up here. That post behind me says the headquarters, and it just carries on. You know, there would have been, I guess, Turkish soldiers encamped up here, shooting down, bombarding, as the Anzac soldiers, mainly Australians actually, we were coming up the hillside from down on the beach. Yeah, it's just looking around, don't see anything on the ground. It could be an old artifact. Yeah, okay, this is just a beautiful day. And a great day for wandering. The history is just incredible. So I've arrived at Lone Pine, and as you can see there's a single pine tree just behind me. Very sombre sort of a place, obviously. It's peaceful, it's quiet, and the graves are just so well kept. Yeah, I've just been to some Turkish people before who came here as well. A sense of loss on both sides, obviously. I think on the day, it's 5 days from memory, approximately 10,000 soldiers died, around about 7,000 on the Turkish side, and yeah, around about 3 on the Australian side, which mainly Australians. It was Australians that came up here. They took the frontline trenches within a few hours. and the Turkish sent off for reinforcements and the battles continued. They were supported further back by artillery, Australian and New Zealand artillery, but this really was an Australian battle. And it became a stalemate. It was kind of a victory. The Australians maintained their footing on the hill, but in the long run, it was a stalemate. This was kind of a precursor to Chunuk Bair, and it was, as I think I mentioned earlier, the intention was to divert the Ottoman forces to this area, while the Anzacs, British, and the Indians went into Chunuk Bair. So this was purely a diversion. So really interesting. But just a perfect day for visiting. Yeah, I'm not sure what else to say really. It's yeah, just struck by the moment, I guess, and I think that's probably enough for now.